Good morning, Tampa and Tampa City Council. I have the honor, unfortunately a little bit early, to have to give a commendation to a champion for the citizens of Tampa of so many great causes that I'm going to have to read, which I normally just wing it, but I'm going to have to read about the accomplishments and the career of Linda Saul-Sena in the city of Tampa. She's a third or fourth generation Tampa native who has spent all of her professional career promoting Tampa and the city of Florida. She's that rare combination of heart and smarts that we are so fortunate to have representing us and taking on the responsibility of being an elected public official. So Linda, please come up. And I know that Councilwoman Miller always says I don't need to read this, but I think today it's very important that I read all of this because I would never be able to remember. And I'm going to read to you about Linda Saul-Sena. As an elected official, Linda was involved in urban planning, transportation, the arts, protection of the environment, and sustainability. Attending Tulane University created her interest in historic preservation. She served on the Preservation Roundtable, Public Art Committee, Tourist Development Council, Livable Roadways Committee, which she founded, River Roundtable, which she was involved in founding, the Arts Council, probably had something to do with that, I don't know, Tampa Bay Estuary Board, Tampa Theater Board, and the Athena Society. As a council member, Linda's public service initiatives included the development, naming, and plan for the Channel District, plan for West Tampa, development of the tree ordinance, the strategy and support of the streetcar and light rail plans. She also initiated a 12-year effort to underground utilities, the protection, refurbishment, and blueway for Sulphur Springs Tower and Park, the redevelopment with an overlay plan, and Florida Department of Transportation improvements of Kennedy Boulevard and the creation of the cafe ordinance. Is that all? Oh, wait. Professionally, Linda wrote neighborhood plans and zoning recommendations for the Tampa-Hillsborough County Planning Commission from 75 to 1979, served as staff for the Cambridge Multicultural Arts Center from 1979 to 1980, and was the program coordinator for the National Endowment for the Arts, Architects, and Schools programs in Philadelphia from 1980 to 1981. That sounds like something you got to get working on for Tampa because we don't have that yet. She served as the director for the Tampa Community Design Center from 1981 to 1982 and the marketing director for the Tampa Museum of Art from 1982 to 1986. Linda has received awards from the AIA, Award of Merit for the City Visions film, the Tampa Organization of Black Affairs, the Florida chapter of the American Planning Association for the Elected Official Award in 2006, the Greater Tampa Chamber of Commerce Cultural Contributor of the Year, the AIA Bob Graham Architectural Awareness Award for 2007, a member of Leadership Florida class of, what is that?
It's
27, and is the recipient of the Tampa Bay Sierra Club's prestigious 2009 Black Bear Award, the group's highest honor. Tampa native, Linda originated the Ybor City Ghost Walk, Inc., an actor-guided walking tour to share her enthusiasm for local history. Linda and her husband, Mark Sena, have 2 daughters. Reading that, I realized that if you look at our very long agenda today, there's very little on there that Linda hasn't had a hand in. And in the month or 2 that she had to resign, she's been gone from her term, her elected term, we have really missed her. And it's really causing me to do a lot more work. So, Linda, thank you for everything. We miss you and wish you the greatest luck in your next endeavor. And Hillsborough County will be very, very, very lucky to have you should you win your next election.
Thank you. I am so pleased to be here, and I miss you all so much. Serving on Tampa City Council for 5 four-year terms, 4 of them citywide, was a tremendous opportunity to serve the community. And I feel like what we all do is a collaboration. It's a creative collaboration between the public and their needs and wants, the press to get the word out, the administration, and particularly the people who work within the city. In every department, there was always somebody you could find who really was engaged and alive and worked super hard. And that was a person that you worked with, and then the neighborhood, and then you all, my colleagues on Tampa City Council. I miss each and every one of you. Every one of you serve because we all have different passions, and we bring that to our service. And it's so much fun when we're able to accomplish good things for our community. As I look around, I can see the many things we've been able to accomplish, and I see the many things that are yet to do. And there was one thing I wanted to really share with you today. Years ago, when I was on City Council, I wanted to rename Buffalo Avenue in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King. And I thought that this was more likely to happen politically if the city could do it collaboratively with the county. So in those days, Jan Platt, who had started on City Council but then was on the County Commission, and I got together and said, let's have this joint meeting. And the chairman of council at that time said, no, we can't do that. And I said, why? He said, because we've never done that before. Well, I say to you, that is a ridiculous reason for not doing anything. And obviously we had the meeting, we were successful, the street was renamed, and as a symbolic gesture, I think it was important to show that we're moving ahead. As we move ahead with limited resources and tremendous challenges and great opportunities in this beautiful community that we all love, I say don't ever use the reason we can't do that because we've never done it before as any kind of an excuse. We have to be as creative and inspired and hardworking now more than ever, and I'm confident, absolutely confident of what we can accomplish. So thank you for this recognition today. I miss you all, and I'm trying to get public access to allow us to do a retrospective on every council member when they leave council so that you all don't have to sit there and listen to 24 years of remembrances.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I'd really like Rhonda Smalls to come out here. Rhonda and I have worked together for so many years. She's been such a marvelous assistant and honestly a sister, and I'd like her to be in this photograph if she could come out real fast.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. Well, maybe as you all go in the hall, maybe you can take that together. But let me just say while you all are taking pictures, certainly we want to again thank Councilwoman Saul-Sena and Councilman Dingfellow, who's not here today. We're still in session. Thank you to Dave for again for being here, and much success on your future venture and endeavor. You have served this community well. That speaks by virtue of the fact that you've served some 20+ years on City Council, and the approval, or should I say the vote of the City of Tampa continue to return you to City Council speaks well of your integrity, speaks well of all the things that you have accomplished in this city, speaks well about you as a person. And so again, thank you very much for your many years of service on behalf of Tampa City Council and all 340,000 residents of the City of Tampa. Thank you for over 20 years of service to this city. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Scott. Thank all of you.
Okay.